Hello. I finished the main story of this game, so now the quest to get 100% begins. On my journey, I speak on many topics, including The Boys, Mixtape, and my crimes against Christopher Nolan Batman fans. I've beat the story on this game. Now I'm just doing cleanup. I'm doing all the Riddler trophies first because I want the outfit. The 2008 one. These puzzles are pretty funny because I've got no clue what they mean. But you can just brute force them by just pressing the buttons and getting the right one eventually, because it lights up. It isn't you don't need the whole combo to get it right. This game's story was pretty good overall. It was I appreciated seeing all the references, and they low-key did Bane better than the Dark Knight Rises, because at least he has Venom in this. It's hot as balls right now, so I don't know how hot it is. I'll check now. It's 26 degrees. I have my fan turned off because I don't want it to be picked up by the mic. But Lord, I'm zonked because of the heat. I've only run into slight performance issues on this game. I crashed one time, and this game very much struggles in the cutscene to gameplay moments. It was one particular level. Oh my god. 2, 1, 3, 4. I remember those two, and then 5's just last. Oh. The performance issues on the level is I think the last one of chapter 2. There's a lot of cuts between gameplay and cutscene there, so it just spams it. And yeah, my game crashed once. I had to reload one time. That's in the Batman video where it wouldn't let me pick up the sushi. The Boys finale came out, and it's a bit of a mixed reception. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was solid. People complaining that Homelander didn't go beast mode in the final episode and kill like 1,000 people. One, why do you want that? I know, I guess that's what they kind of hinted at. But why would you want to just see if like a ton of people just die? You're meant to be rooting for the boys, you know, the good guys, to stop the bad guy from doing evil things. And that's what he's been, like, people saying Homelander didn't go crazy. He's been doing it all season. He put people in camps and then, like, got mind readers to kill people who didn't agree with him. He's been doing it the whole time. The Deep thing, like Starlight bringing the Deep to water being dumb, and people saying Deep should have had, like, a redemption or, like, a story or something. The whole point is that the Deep's a big dummy. Alright, oh, I understand. Just call it, ooh. Call it save and go here. Boom. Good thing I called it safe. The whole point of... Oh my god, can people... Like, I hate when the NPCs talk while I'm talking. It bothers me. People have been complaining that Starlight brought Deep to the water when she doesn't know that the fish have turned on him. But that's, like, the whole point. She gives him an option to just, like, you know, quit being a loser. He freaks out and screams no. If he wasn't being Homelander's little lapdog and not even thinking for himself, he would have won that fight probably, because he was in the water and he can control the fish, but because of what has been happening with his character throughout the whole story, where he just surrenders his morals to be Homelander's lapdog, he loses because he sacrificed everything about himself. God, it is really warm. Actually, I'm dying. Can this... bruh. See, it wants me to use it on the elevator and waste a ton of time, when I can just do this. Shebang. I installed Letterboxd on a whim one night, and because I watched them recently, I put reviews for all the Batman movies. Yeah, me knowing that my take of not liking the Nolan movies is a controversial one, I guess. I thought, you know what, I'll post it on TikTok, you know, farm some engagement.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Worked a bit too well. So I've had people pretty much telling me since last night that the Christopher Nolan, specifically Batman Begins, they're really mad about Batman Begins in particular. Some people are upset about my dislike for the Nolan movies in general, but most of them are just like upset about the Begins one. I had people telling me that Batman Begins is a great movie and they don't understand why it's so low. I think there's only one dude I've seen who explained it, and it was at request, why Batman Begins is a good movie. I'm turning this fan on. I don't care if you can hear it on the mic. I'm going crazy over here. I'm gonna die. I'd rather hear a fan in the background of a YouTube video than listen to some dude die on the video. Immediate relief. Yeah, it's been pretty funny. Very mad over movies because just someone else finds them bad. I had one dude. I was having a pretty good debate. Well, hold on. Before I carry on with that story, I talked about like how no one wanted to explain why. Just saying it's a good movie is not gonna convince me that it is. You know, you need to explain why and why you like it. I still don't understand it, but you know, I don't. End of the day, I don't really care if you like it. It doesn't affect me at all. Yeah, back to my story. Some dude, I was talking with him in the comments. And he was, we were talking about the, like, you know, the Batman Begins and the Nolan movies. And he said, I must not be reviewing them as a fan. I must just be reviewing them as movies, because if you don't review them as a fan, then the movie is brain dead. It's like it's just action, then good guy wins, is what he said. So he admits the movie is brain dead, but because he likes Batman, he for some reason thinks he's obligated to then appreciate the movie, when being a Batman fan is what actively makes the movie worse. So some of them at least think that Batman Begins and the Nolan movies are bad, but I guess they feel obligated to enjoy it because they're Batman fans, which I don't understand. Ally, where are you? I summoned thee. There we are. Yay! I also I've tried to explain it multiple times in the comment section, but I don't expect them to. But no one reads the other comments before commenting. So a lot of them are upset that I gave a lot of the Tim Burton movies a better score than the Dark Knight movies. What's the puzzle here? 345. This is where most children of today would get stuck on this puzzle. I'd have to Google what 345 looks like on the traditional clock. I mean, it tells you pretty well. As long as you know what the small and big hand means, you're good. But I don't even know if many people know that part. What was I talking about? I don't review the Nolan and Burton movies the same way because people bring up how like, where's Jim? Oh my god. Get here, where is he? Where is this droid? Where is the droid? But because the Burton movies are so different from the Nolan movies, the Burton movies are so obviously exaggerated. I don't like how Batman, at the end of Batman Begins, so he doesn't kill Ra's al Ghul, he lets him die. Because he doesn't, you know, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not to save you though. But in the Michael Keaton movie, he's Loki just running around blowing people up. But I think it's funny. It's meant to be just a comedy gag. If it was in the Nolan verse and Christopher Nolan's Batman, who they're meant to be taken very seriously, was running around blowing people up, I think it would be a problem. But because it's the Tim Burton universe, I don't care as much. Well, the only thing I can understand is when Batman Loki kills the villains at the end. It is what it is. Loki, it's so hot, I don't even know if I don't even remember if I finished my point about the thing. I'm going to assume I did. So I'm cooked, and my brain's cooked. I can't handle it. It's too hot. I've been, I had to like lock in on this game because I was behind on playing this game. I don't know what it was, but Forza 6 consumed me. I'm in the end game of Forza 6. I'm legit just driving around, discovering all the roads and getting all the collectibles now. So like last night, I just locked in and finished the story of this game. Release me, release me, release me. What is this dude doing? He walks off here one more time. What? He's trolling me, he's trolling. Stop, please stop. What, is there something I can place on it? Anything? Can I just stand on it? What if... It's the aim. Why does the aim make them walk off? What is going on? I'll park my car on it.
Batmobile will have to wait.
Okay, I can't summon my car. Stop, please. Throw it! I pressed the button. This is the hardest puzzle in the game. What? What? Give me my car. Where's the road? Batbike. Oh, Nightwing bike.
No time to waste.
I don't know what it's called. Please, just please say this works on the button. Jesus Christ. The simplest thing.
I made that puzzle easy, just for you.
Yeah, it was a proper easy, Riddler. I'm going insane over here. It's too hot and I'm going crazy. I played that game everyone was, well, IGN was talking about, and it was a mixtape. I played that game. It was on Game Pass, so, you know, why not? I don't even know if... I know that wasn't the intended way of doing that. Low-key, I thought it was fine. Thought it was a nice game. You know, it's not worth the money. It's, I think it's like £16. I'm not paying that for a 3-hour game. I'd pay like, God knows, I don't know how much games are, you know, I'm paying 100 for it. That seems a fair price. But I thought it was fine. The main reason people were complaining and stuff, I guess, is, alright, break it. Oh, okay. Oh, piss off. Can I? Oh, that's the dumbest thing in this game, is how you always have to have Batman here. I'm changing Jim Gordon's outfit, you know, in honor of, you know, the Dark Knight. Guys, look, see? The movies aren't so bad. Lego Jim Gordon. Yeah, I don't think many people would have complained so much if IGN weren't on some crazy streak of just giving games 6s out of 10 when they're just clearly not, and then they give that game a 10. Games like that exist. They're not new. They're not new. 3-hour games that are purely narrative based are not new at all. But I think that's why people were so against that game. It's not a 10. It's not a 10. It's a fine game. It's not a 10 at all, but it's nowhere near the worst thing ever to exist, like a lot of people say. That's Batman Begins. I'm joking, by the way. Don't come for my head, please. Scary making comments like that. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. It's pretty lame how you can just get this suit. This is the 2000. Is it 2006? Let's check. There's descriptions. 2008. I was wrong. There's some ways to get 2008 suits, like the reason I'm doing all the Riddler and what's his name, Puzzle Clue Master, is because that's how you get the Batman 2008 one. Nightwing's something to do with the Wayne caches. I don't know what I was talking about. Mixtape or something. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the universe, but it's not a 10 out of 10. It's like a 6. Story was alright. I feel like a lot of the time the main character is the worst part of that game. The main character is like painfully autistic, and that's as an autist, I can make those comments. You know, I have some more delusional people in the comment section just denying that the Matt Reeves Batman is good. I don't know how you come to that conclusion. I'm not sure, but whatever. There's a lot of things in this game that feel really pointless, like the tech upgrades. They're like there's like no point to them really. Like, I did the entire game without barely... I think I did it once for, like, a tutorial upgrade, and then I just didn't do it again. So this game is overall pretty good, you know, though. I'd say about an 8. Ooh, that's something I could comment on. My rating scale, because Letterboxd has only 5 stars, but I think of things as 1 to 10. But Letterboxd is 5 stars. I think why a lot of people are so upset is because Letterboxd, it seems a lot more harsh when it's 5 stars. But what I'm doing, because I just rate stuff in 10, is I'm thinking of where it would be on my 10 scale, and then halving it. Let's check how it's hanging on the Okay, yeah. Where it's funny. It's funny in here. I'm just reading a comment of some dude complaining about the Batman, and it's like we don't even watch the movie. We watch with our eyes closed. That's what I do when I watch most things. Actually when I watched the Nolan trilogy for the first time, for the whole time, I just plugged my ears, shut my eyes, and went la 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 la. That's why I don't like them, actually. I've never actually watched them properly, you know. I just piss my diaper like a little baby and cry when I watch it. So, who is this? Most Critical? I'm just being a Redditor and responding to the dude, you know. I have to defend my honor. This Batman movie is the best. If you disagree, you must not be a fan of Batman. The complaint that they had was the typical complaints about the movie, the El Rata Alada take, and the he's just emo take. That's what was happening, and that's what I was responding to. Which is I'll explain it in this. The El Rata Alada thing. The whole point is that the Spanish is a red herring. The Spanish has like no point in it, and he ultimately figures it out. They act like he's a bad detective because it takes him a bit longer to figure out, as if anyone would figure out URL. He's like new to being Batman. That's the whole point, is that he goes around beating dudes up way too scarily, going around saying he's vengeance, and then literally it's shown to you. If you watch the movie, it's shown to you. The Riddler dude, not the real Riddler, but one of the chuds who goes to the thing and is on the little frame thing. He says he's vengeance when they ask who the hell he is. And that's when Batman realizes him going around just being angry and hitting people in the name of vengeance isn't helping anyone. So then he decides to sacrifice himself by cutting the electric thing, symbolizing him killing vengeance and then becoming Batman. So then people see him as a thing of hope as he leads the people out of the floodwater. It's like the most obvious thing, and people just, I don't know, I don't understand why they decide to just not like the movie. They say it isn't comic accurate either, which is just wrong if there's multiple comics it pulls from. But yeah, it's you know, I don't get that, you know. As I said, I'm Reddit mod. I have to defend my Batman movie, and if you don't like it, you're my mortal enemy now. So. And it's not like people are getting mad saying like average Nolan hater. I'm not hating on the movies. I just don't like It Begins. What's it? I think... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to talk about my scale of reviews. I'll do that after this. But I gave The Dark Knight a 3, which is an above average rating, because I think the movie's good. Mainly because of Joker and Two-Face. I don't think it's a very good Batman. That's something that people have seemed to be agreeing with, although they're saying they like the movie still. I don't like Christopher Nolan's Batman. His villains are good. They're the good parts. Apart from Raish, I don't like Raish because it's just, okay, he's just Liam Neeson. It's not like I hate the movies. Dark Knight's a good movie. I really liked that movie when I watched it, because Heath Ledger's great. And Dark Knight Rises, I had a pleasant time. I didn't mind my time watching Dark Knight Rises, because I like the villain of Bane. I don't like him as Bane. He's not a good Bane at all, but I like him as a villain. He's a good villain. It's a good challenge for Batman. Like, you just can't go in and beat him up. You gotta think about it. It's a good villain. It's just Begins. I don't like it. It's Begins. I don't know. How I rate things is, I look at it as it is, you know, like the acting, the writing, how it's shot and all that, and the atmosphere. And then I look at how much I enjoyed it, and I just didn't enjoy Begins. I think overall they're pretty mid, but I don't hate them. But how I rate things. So I'll let you do the math, because saying like 0.5, 2.5 and all that is just too many words. But I rate things on a scale of 1 to 10. Letterboxd puts it down to 5, so I just half my 10 score. So here's my rating scale. I guess 0, because that's an option, I guess. 0 is like, why did this even ever come out? How did this come out? 1 is irredeemably bad. 2 is awful. 3 is bad. 4 is less than average. 5 is average. 6 is above average. 7 is good. 8 is great. 9 is amazing. 10 is perfect. So just double, that's my actual thinking. And I think that's a lot more digestible for people, I feel like. Because if, it's not even more digestible to people, because 7 has become the new 5 for some reason. 7 means mid now. 7 means meh. I don't understand that. 5 is meh. 5 is the middle. Mid. Or maybe riddle. Riddler? The what's it called? The puzzle cuck clue master. I've done that joke twice now, but it's literally just because I don't remember clue master. I don't remember that name. But yeah, you know, Batman. They all have something to like. Tim Burton's overall design and vibe is amazing. That's why I like those movies so much, especially Batman Returns. I don't know what it is. That movie is just, its vibes are off the charts. Danny DeVito carries like crazy. The reason Batman and Robin being a 2 is because that movie is just 2 stars, which is 4. The same as The Dark Knight Rises, is because that movie's fun and it's just iconic. You can't. That movie is goofy fun. Who killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. It's just funny. Just if you're angry at my reviews, think of them as double what they are, and think of it on a scale of 1 to 10. That seems to, you know, I feel like that, you know, helps it go down better. And I've explained it now. Double whatever the Letterboxd score is. I think it sounds a lot better. 2.5 sounds worse than 5. The NPCs in this game rage bait me. They rage bait all the time. Well, that's all I can think to talk about. It's really hot. Goodbye.